most articulate, intelligent artists of this century. In your own words, what would you say have caused this rift between yourself and Movado?
Well, it all started when Vybz Kartel broke off with the Alliance. Cause I refused to be a press button, you know what I mean? Well, me and Bunty Killer have a falling out. And Movado take side with Bunty. Movado is ungrateful, you know. After all that Vybz Kartel have done for it, I wrote 5 hit songs for him and turned him in a star.
I'm going to remind you that you're in a court of law and you need to choose your words wisely. The operative word that you've used here is ungrateful. But wouldn't you say that you yourself is a bit perfidious? Let me break it down. Disloyal. Treacherous.
Objection, Your Honor.
Hold on.
The evidence
I'm
is
sorry, Your
purely
Honor, but I'm
circumstantial.
just explaining an inextricable truth here.
Objection overruled. The prosecution may continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, I am going to prove to this court today, beyond a reasonable doubt, that this man sitting to my left,
More popularly known as Vybz Kartel, saw my client Movado's ascent from rags to riches and became very discontent with his existence as a non-existent artiste. Clearly, this man is a troubled individual, a fact that's been documented time and time again. His ruthlessness knows no bounds. Some time ago, he was supposed to settle a lyrical dispute and ended up kicking the crap out of Ninja Man. He's been banned from the U.S., islands in the Caribbean. It's alleged he's been banned from places like St. Lucia, St. Martin, Barbuda, Grenada. Jesus Christ, at the rate he's going, I don't think he can go to halfway tree.
How you tell pussy me told the whole world already? Africa alone, me never.
Whatever. Say whatever, okay? Because I'm going to prove to this court today that Vybz Kartel's actions of ill fame and maliciousness towards Movado was not just some random act, but a premeditated desire by Vybz Kartel to replace Movado as the gangster for life. I'm going to play some songs done by Vybz Kartel that clearly depicts jealousy that derives from how my client Movado is living. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Exhibit A.
Silence in the court. This man is talented. Silence. Gaza for life. Osho. Gaza. Silence in the court. Hakuna bomba fly. Number trucks. Silence. Gaza. Osho.
Please. Come on.
Silence in my court, Councilman.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. Now, we've all heard today, straight from the horse's mouth. We've heard him articulate his desire to rejuvenate his career, to set things straight. He saw my client as his meal ticket. He saw Movado with that trailer load of money he so much desired and decided that he wanted $1 million by a morning. You son of a bitch.
Objection, Your Honor.
He is injecting personal feelings.
Objection sustained. Councilman.
Yes, Your Honor.
Get to the point.
Okay. My client's overwhelming success. Isn't this the reason, Mr. Vybz Kartel, that you have chosen of all the artists in the world to try and belittle and tear down my client Movado David Brooks? Isn't that why? Answer the question.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Vybz Kartel don't bad mind Movado for nothing. Me have vibes on me not sign for that. Yeah, you hear me I say? Me give him a condom deal. You know what I mean? Who is Movado over Vybz Kartel? Him can't even afford a good lawyer. You know what I mean? Look at you.
What? Are you referring to me?
Up to the time.
Good. You say you've got condoms, right?
Eh.
Well, go fuck yourself.
Objection! Fuck, man. Batty boy go suck your mother. Cause I will come for you anyway you're the batty boy.
Well, bring it on. I'm a fucking Israelite.
Objection, Your Honor.
The fucking of oneself is strictly irrelevant to this case.
Sustained. Councilman.
Yes, Your Honor.
One more outburst like that,
And I'm going to remove you from this court and charge you with contempt.
You know.
And need I not remind you that this is my court. And
Yes.
I alone can use words like fuck. So cut out the fuckery.
My apologies, Your Honor. I was born in the white gullies of Morocco, you know, I'm a hothead. So that explains my zeal,
Your Honor,
my passion, you know, for
Your Honor,
defending,
if I could just...
you know, Movado. He's from the gullies,
Can I,
you know, so, anyway, continuing,
Your Honor, if I may be allowed to speak.
Yes, speak.
Thank you. Your Honor, this man has no grounds on which he bases his case. He's going nowhere. And my client, Vibes Cartel, is innocent of all these silly accusations that he's trying to make here. And his arguments that he considers as evidence is purely circumstantial. Your Honor, I ask that the entirety of his case be dismissed as hearsay.
Request denied.
Councilman, continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Vibes Cartel. No hard feelings, right?
Better friend, man. Talk liar, boy.
Hey. Okay, well, let me ask you, Vibe, okay. Would you say that you're equal in status to Movado?
Definitely, up to the time. Up to last night, down to this blood clot morning.
No further questions, Your Honor. The defendant may step down. At this point, we are going to have the opening arguments from the defense. Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the prosecution, Movado's lawyer, attempted to have us all believe that we are actually here because of one word. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually here because of 3 words: neglect, shock, and disbelief. The Alliance neglected Vibes Cartel, and now they are in shock because of his upliftment, and they have been left with the bitter taste of disbelief. With no further ado, I call to the stand Movado. Movado, tell us, where did this war between you and Vibes Cartel start, and what sustains it? In other words, where did it begin, and where is it going?
Everybody don't know the cartels are with us, bad man.
Utter rubbish. How did you arrive at this conclusion?
Alright, I'm sure the people don't want to go on now.
Tell us.
When the thing never had a shot, you know, hear so much what that you want them thing, but as me say, overcome on them thing there and take the thing to the next level. I know to say him and them friend them start pre-gully. You see me I say?
We not pre-gully at Gaza, we say.
Hold on. Hear me I say?
Cartel not pre-gully.
From cartel go rise against killer, I was to say my Judas, I have to take a side, which is a gully side.
So,
you see me I say?
So,
see me?
you
Cartel for member say, me done him career already, I'm going to do it again. You see me I say?
So in other words, you're not afraid then? You're not afraid of cartel and...
You see?
So, some time ago, there was a clash between yourself and Vibes Cartel. Who you think won that clash?
So you never did it. Who you get? Must Gully?
So you're saying that cartel didn't win this clash?
Him could win. Cause the bleach and him 5% near me level.
And speaking of level, you kept calling out level. I thought Level was a new member of the Alliance.
So
just hold on a second. Wasn't this behavior, Movado, directly attributed to the fact that you were nervous as hell?
No man, I'm nervous and cartel now the song. Remember say, I mean say overcome, and I mean say to the world the God got attack, no listen when fag attack, so me if you call them cartel I come with them bag attack.
Brilliant attempt at salvaging your pride, but let me tell you, the world that you refer to, that listened when Gully got attack, was there to witness when you shook like a leaf and froze like a fucking iPhone. Objection, Your Honor, my client did not freeze, and he is making a bad reference to my client being compared to an iPhone. As a BlackBerry would have been a much better comparison. Objection sustained. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I must apologize. I might have gotten a bit ahead of myself. I shouldn't have compared him to an iPhone, because in reality, an iPhone is actually a smartphone. And he's definitely not smart. Because if he was smart, he would not go over there in the first place. Gaza! Gaza, we say like the world. Surely, do not elude yourself. You must agree that after that show in question, that Gaza is definitely running the place. Hold on 1 second. Because